on Iwtv News.
Reivers go bird hunting. Another graphic story with an edge. Iowa Western football in the dome. 'Tis the season to be gaming. Midweek Mario Kart and more. Tea time anytime. The Reivers golf program at the forefront of training center. A concert of voices. Big Blue Country is filled with the sound of music.
From the campus of Iowa Western, you're watching Iwtv News.
Hello and welcome to our latest and last edition of Iwtv News for 2019. I'm JJ Davis. And you know, it's a book that continues to be written, and it's a pretty good story. As the fourth-ranked Iowa Western football team looks to gain yet another edge in Cedar Falls, as the Reivers look to close out another chapter against yet another team from the Magnolia State. Number 8, Hinds College brings its 7-2 record to the Dome. The visitors, a little edgy to start the game, but he gets it away. Game plan, give it to Sheldon. Sheldon caged one of his 27 carries for 12 yards. Second possession, quarterback Braden Aker lead pass to Sean Stoudemire. 31 yards to the Eagles 13. A field goal gets Big Blue on the board. The dark side and Devin Drew, the first of 3 sacks. Late first quarter, Avery Abbas blocks the punt. The ensuing drive stalls. Chase Contreras then steps up and drills a 31-yarder, and it's 6-0. Home team. Marcel Barbie in the offense, then picked off early in the second. Demario Nichols, an easy 6, 14 yards for the score, and it's tied at 6. Now behind's offense averaging 27 points a game, nothing. 6 punts and a pick in the first half. The Iowa Western Osho puts on a show. Third play, third quarter, Aker buys some time and then lets it go. Got it. 31 yards to Marcel Barbie, and it's 13-6 Reivers. A little later, Hinds 3rd and 1 from its own 30. Isaiah Coe, tackle for loss. The Eagles then stopped on a fake punt, so Big Blue takes over on the Birds' 26. Back to the Sheldon show. Number 46, 16 bruising yards down to the 3-yard line. The Z-Man, Zaquandre White, then does the honors from a yard out. 20-6 Iowa Western. Former Reiver Jake Waters on hand, scouting for UTEP. Hinds then drives 65 yards, 6 plays. Jovante Shore, 13 yards untouched, 20-12. Coach Stroh and Big Blue, 4 plays, 74 yards in the fourth quarter. Guess who? Sheldon Cage, the final 15. 27-12 home team. Now the redshirt freshman, 27 carries, 153 yards, and this his second touchdown. The Reivers humble Hinds 34-19.
Touchdown, Reivers, number 46, Sheldon Cage.
Proud of our guys, you know, what they went through from 1-3 to being now, I don't even know, 9-3. Proud of our kids of the way they kept fighting. What a performance for Sheldon Cage, though, on offense. He never says a word. He just comes to work every day, and he didn't complain, nothing. Whenever he got his number called, he was ready to go, and that's a big-time performance.
I knew if I had a rhythm and I was hoping the team move the ball, I'd probably get the ball a lot. And I just wanted to keep helping the team move the ball. And if they trust me to move it, then I wanted to get yards and help us move the ball.
It was awesome to get an opportunity to play in a bowl game like this. I thank Dr. Kinney and Coach Stroh and all the coaching staff and all my teammates. It was awesome.
What's it mean to win this after 1-3?
I mean, it feels great because everybody kind of everybody thought, Iowa Western was over. So we just happy to prove everybody wrong and prove that, we still on top and, we still top dogs.
From where we were at the beginning, September till now, I'll tell you what, I'm as proud of this group as I have of any of the groups, because they could have folded, they could have shut it down, and we rattled off 8 straight wins.
Iowa Western wins another Graphic Edge Bowl. The Reivers finished the season at 9-3. Now, Big Blues won 9 or more games in 9 of the last 10 years. And you know, when you think about it, the quarterback position hasn't exactly been a position of consistency this season. But hey, it happens. But that said, gotta give props to Braden Aker. The redshirt freshman from Baxter, Iowa, comes in and gets the job done. Simply made plays when he had to, so congrats to Braden. And then there's Sheldon Cage, another redshirt freshman who suddenly emerges from the shadows. A well-deserved offensive MVP, ends up as the workhorse. 27 carries, over 150 yards. I felt like number 46 got stronger as the game went on. So there you go, two guys that don't figure in the season who come to the rescue in the end when it really matters. And of course, the Barbie man, another TD in a bowl game. I felt like that play loosened everybody up a bit. And what more can you say about the dark side? Stuffed the Eagles time and time again. 3 sacks, 13 tackles for loss. Is that all? The special teams blocks a punt, so a complete team effort by the Reivers in the Dome. So, broken record time, Iowa Western finishes 4th in the final poll of the season. Now, Big Blue in the top 5, it seems, for the umpteenth time. So congrats to Coach Stroh, Donnie, Mike, and all the rest. Another fun year, and I gotta be honest, it's nice to cover a winner. Football, baby! All right, now who is closest to the pin? The Iowa Western Golf Program jumps to the top of the leaderboard. Controlling the Controller, a room fit for video games. When we come back.
From the campus of Iowa Western, this is Iwtv News.
Okay, it's decision time. I want flexibility, more doing, hands-on experience, and working sooner. I gotta make a choice. I want to get started, now. Find your path at iwcc.edu and get hands-on real-world experience. Start now at Iowa Western.
Listen to me. I am captain of the track team. And if I'm late,
she doesn't really think she's going to get out of here, does she?
Be nice. She's new.
Hello, is anyone there? Ugh!
Wow. Even from our standards, you look awful.
Oh, sweetie, what happened?
Me? My friend Becky got to talk to this super cute boy, and I tried to act like I wasn't jealous, but I so totally was. And then out of nowhere, this concrete barrier just popped up. Maybe it was a semi.
You mean you were driving?
Yeah. I mean, I know the whole eyes on the road thing, but this was a super important text. Maybe you have to know, Becky.
Texting? Great.
But it was only like 5 seconds, and I'm a really, really fast texter, so it wasn't even a big deal. Actually, has she texted me back yet? Wow, I get like no bars in this place. I wonder if they have Wi-Fi here.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt,
Such a weirdo.
excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
On one hand, kids have finals, some graduation, and on the other, it's the holiday season, so it's kind of a mixed bag. But not when it comes to gaming. My kids do it, everybody does it. So when a gaming trailer rolls onto campus, I think it's safe to say it's a fair game for everyone.
Iowa Western students were able to get their game on thanks to Game Truck.
We deliver excitement. You just book it, and we come to wherever you need us, whether that be your home, Antarctica, Sahara Desert, wherever. We'll come right there, and we'll deliver that excitement and entertainment to you.
This Game Truck includes many consoles for gamers. Such consoles include Xbox One, PS4, and Wii U. Students also share their favorite video games they like to play.
My favorite video game of all time would have to be Dead Space. It's a horror shooter game that's set in outer space. I only play it at night with like the lights out to get the maximum experience and when my parents are asleep at the house.
I think Super Smash Bros. Is probably one of my favorite characters. Maybe like Yoshi or like, I don't know, Mario. And it's fun because like you can play with like a lot of people.
I love FIFA. I love playing soccer in real life, so I like playing it for fun. You know, whenever I play in there, it's just like I'm on the pitch playing by myself. You know, so I love it.
More so, not just for students. I think it's just for anyone, just to bring anyone together, because there's a whole world of gaming, and there's more to gaming than just video games. You can learn pretty much life lessons through video games, communication skills, hand-eye coordination. There's just a lot to video gaming.
The gaming truck sat on campus for 2 hours. Students sat in and experienced a whole new level of excitement. Hopefully, the gaming truck will continue to bring excitement for the Reivers in the future. With your Iwtv News, I'm Anthony Smith.
On key, loud and clear. Another treat, courtesy of Iowa Western and the Arts Center. T-Birds roll into Reiver country. Big Blue pinning for success in another home duel after the break.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably gonna turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
You know, I think it's amazing that the Iowa Western women's and men's golf teams have already teed off with individual national champions. I mean, it's not like the golf program has other advantages that other teams have. Well, not anymore. Rain, schmain. Winter, schminter. Snow, no. It's that time of year, and the forecast? Sunny for the Iowa Western women's and men's golf teams. Temperatures on par, thanks to the new Reiver Golf Performance Center. A dream come true?
It's close to it for sure. It's an unbelievable thing for us to have. It's something we've been talking about for a little while. We can work on all the skills that are needed in golf all year round. And we can work on our full swing, ball striking, short game putting. I mean, you can do it all in here.
And they do. Driving for show, putting to grow.
I was very surprised by how real it is and by how nice and clean it is as well. I was definitely fascinated.
Unbelievable. I was so excited to get in here during the winter. Haven't really had anything like this before, so it's amazing.
Most of the space is a synthetic grass is what it is. So we have different lengths. We have some rough, fairway, putting green, fringe, just like you'd see on a golf course. And the putting green rolls really well, smooth and true. then the screens that you see behind me are 2 full flight scope simulators. So they give very accurate information on what the ball is doing, but also on what the club is doing.
I think the putting green is probably the coolest part. It has actual breaks in it.
The coolest part is definitely the flight scopes that we have with the projectors, because it just gives you so many accurate numbers.
Having so many guys in the same area at one time, and it just kind of builds team chemistry.
I think it's twofold. We've got the development side, but also camaraderie side with the team. They tend to spend more time together during what is now our off season. We're not limited by daylight, we're not limited by access to a golf course, and we're not limited to weather. And so now our progress and our development of our players is a year-long, year-long task that we can truly achieve.
Truly achieve with a year-round safety net. It's a window of opportunity other golf programs can never swing for. The new Reiver Golf Performance Center, located in the renovated auxiliary gym, is the latest beacon of light in Reiver country. And like everything else we've seen and heard, it's a hole-in-one. The wrestling team looks to come in well under par as well, as Big Blue set to tee it up against some T-Birds. Now, Iowa Western comes running into Reiver Arena ranked 7th in the country. But more importantly, most of its studs are back and ready to kick some. Big Blue circles the wagons against number 16 Cloud County. 125-pounder Camden Russell doing what he does best. Just takes down second-ranked Blaine Harris. Pile on some back points as well, and the freshman sets the tone with a 7-4 win. 133, LaDamian Sturdivant scoring at will. Sturdivant wins by technical fall, 19-2. Now the home team takes things up a notch at 141. Daddy Longlegs, Max Hughes with a first period pin. Momentum then shifts to 149. No problem. Melvin Hernandez sticks his man in the first. Reiver fans give their 157-pounder a chance. Chance Fry cooks up a pin in the third period. Team score, 26-0 Iowa Western. Snowball rolling downhill, 174. Michael Wagoner going for the pin, and the freshman racks up the points, wins by major decision, 18-4. Feeling it. Josh McFarland throttles his Thunderbird at 184. And then at 197, Dylan Miller with the throw. And the freshman, not to be outdone, plants his T-Bird. Colin Braun closes out the pin parade at 285. The Reivers, 6 pins in 9 matches, and Iowa Western clobbers Cloud County 55-0.
I think the guys went out and we were aggressive from the start, which we wanted to, and then we preach on putting guys away if you get them in bad situations and stuff. So I think we got in some situations that capitalized on it.
I think it sets the tone for everyone else. It just gets everyone else fired up no matter what. Like, it just, everyone's already fired up before the duel even starts, but if I get that win, especially if it's a big one, it gets everyone else fired up.
I gotta keep it rolling. That's my team. I've been with these guys all year and kind of keep being a captain for them, leader guy there, and I gotta show them what I got.
When we have everybody in the lineup, I think we're gonna be tough to beat. It's good to go get a good dual win at home going into Christmas break.
Amen to that, as the Reivers send another message. Iowa Western one more match at home, Thursday, January 16th against perennial nemesis Iowa Central. Keeping things indoors, another classic b-ball tournament in Reiver Arena. Now, both the women and men both come in under 500. But hey, it's early, and you know the saying, it's not how you start, but... The Reivers come running in to weather snow. It's falling early. The Badgers inside, 15-8 visitors after one quarter. But the home team muscles back Olivia Roberson to the bank. Solape Amusin pours in 2 first-half trays. Snow leads 23-21 at the break. But Big Blue goes on a tear in the third. Jaden Morris through traffic. On the fly, Summer Blakemore to Haley Burfield. Iowa Western outscores Snow 20-6. Blakemore calls bank, 41-29 Reivers after 3. Nachos kept coming in the final 10 minutes. Roberson leads the charge with 9 points. Blakemore drives in with 7 as Big Blue just melts Snow 59-46.
Obviously, offensively, we're struggling. I thought we were getting good looks. First, they weren't falling. But what really sparked us and what helped was that defense. That's what I love about this team is we have a lot of depth. And a lot of different people can show up and contribute. When you have so many injuries like we've had, I mean, I have people playing out of position, playing guards at a 4 spot or post spot. We have different people coming in and out because, 1 week they're healthy, the next week, man, they were injured. So
make sure we're doing the 4 out, short passing.
That's our whole problem right now is just the chemistry side of it out on the court, and then including the coaching staff side of it is trying to figure out who we're really going to go with, who we're rolling with. But thank goodness we have so many capable players.
The Reivers outgut Lake Region State the next night 75-73. Iowa Western closes out its 2019 schedule, 2 games on the road.
1, 2, 3, all the way.
Then it's the guys' turn. First half, Jalen Dalcourt scales the heights. Reivers up by 3. Minnesota Prep not impressed. The visitors shoot their way to a 13-10 lead. DeMontrez Ruffin glides in, 23-20 home team. Seneca Lewis little dipsy-do, and then Malpine attacks. 35-27 Iowa Western at the break. Screenshot looks even better in the second half. Alley-oop, Lewis jams in 10 points. Works once, do it again. Caleb Thornton, one of his 4 assists, 45-33 Reivers.
Let's go, High-Dub.
Ruffin gets angry with 14. Dalcourt in the lane with a team high 22 points, and then Thornton here with 14. Iowa Western waxes Prep 76-62.
Yeah, I think you hit on the head. Played 94 feet. We felt like this was a team that we could attack in transition tonight. 3 out of the last 4 games, Josiah Strong hasn't been able to play, and he's a big piece in the cog, and so I'm really pleased with how the other guys have stepped up, though. I think guys have had as good a week of practice as we've had all year long. I think Trez Ruffin has really stepped up. I think he's given us another guy. He's utilized this opportunity. To be honest with you, that question is still kind of open-ended. I think our book is very unwritten right now, and maybe more so than in past years. But that also gives us an opportunity to explore and try new things.
62. The new things work the next night as the Reivers outjump Johnson County 73-72. Iowa Western 4 games left in 2019. Music to our ears. The vocal choir lets its voices be heard on the other side.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
This takes a lot of guts, in my opinion. Walking onto that stage, singing, dancing, for all to see. Well, the director of vocal music, Lucas Lovegood, has done it again. Gotten the best out of his students. And the results, well, it's a good opportunity for us to end the year on a high note.
Gaudete, gaudete, Christus es natus, ex Maria Virgine, gaudete. Tempus ales gratiae, hoc bonata bamus, carmina letitiae, devote redamus. Gaudete, gaudete, Christus es natus, ex Maria Virgine, gaudete. Deus homo factus est, natura mirante, mundus renovatus est, a Christo regnante. Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine, gaudete. Ezechiel porta, classa transitur, unde lux exhorta, salus indenitur. Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine, gaudete. Ego nostro contio, salatiam in lustro, benedicat Domino, salus Regi nostro. Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine, gaudete.
So now that we're in the holiday spirit, well, yours truly, JJ Jolly Jaws Davis, is going to take a little vacay. I'll be back in 2020. That's kind of neat to say, isn't it? So I hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And so for this latest and last edition of IWTV News for 2019, I'm JJ Davis, and as always, I'll see you next year.
IWTV is online. Like us, follow us, watch us.